Hello and welcome to Brand Watch. I'm so excited today. I've got with me Mr. Nico Abote, a budding internetpreneur. I don't know if there's a word we call internetpreneur, but Nico Abote, you are involved with 263 Africa TV and you're the founder and executive director. Welcome to Brand Watch and thank you so much for having this interview with us.
Thank you.
Well, Nico, the reality of the world we're living in, there was a time we would say the future is internet, but the internet is here. Adopt or die, Zimbabwean brands. What's your comment to that?
That's very true. I think there's just been a growth in the social media fraternity where most brands have decided to go online to have their presence, to be noticed. You find most of the people now spend their time either is it WhatsApp or is it Facebook, Twitter or any other platform online, either discussing various issues, social commentary, big business or anything. And you find most of the international brands have been online for a long time and they've been pushing their brands there, doing a lot of sales pitches, brands, promotions online to attract the greater populace. One reason I give for people to be present on online is, for instance, you take an advert 30 seconds on TV, you pay so much money. You take $1, you put it in your phone or anywhere, and you reach at least 1 billion or so many people. Wow. That's online presence. So you find people have to adopt the new concept that's there and appreciate that online is where people are now. That's where the most reach is. So if you don't want your business to die, put up a page there. Just keep on talking about your brands. Even if your sales are coming from offline marketing. But your presence is there. People notice you're engaging. That's where the society is now. Your responsibility is there, where you showcase evidence of what you've done, what you're doing, and what your brand is about.
Excellent. Now, we are aware, our guests at Brand Watch should know is that you're involved as 263 Africa TV with quite a number of projects and other programs that are running. You've got Hejo, you've got Serious Talk, you've also been involved with TV Yangu and all this online. Now, content becomes an integral part of online presence for Zimbabwean brands. In your view, how can Zimbabwean brands become more active? How can they create content that is relevant and usable on the internet?
I think what's key, for instance, I can give which brand? Probably Coca-Cola. They have been online for as long as they can. And one other thing I noticed, people actually develop their own adverts, but using Coca-Cola, just because it's a good and attractive brand. So the need to create content for online marketing is key in a sense that you give more information. It has to be more informative. You're more creative. You engage with the audience instantly because people comment and they like or they dislike. So you can gauge how people are viewing your product. Is it relevant or it's not? What needs to be improved? Was the soundtrack you used relevant?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of elements. Imagine if it's just a poster that you put on the road. People have no engagement with you. It takes time for them for you to get the real demographics and say, oh, okay, people like it or they don't. But online, the moment you post it and allow people to comment, they're going to blot out either positive or negative, and you can get your results there. So I think that's the power of content marketing now. Instant results, instant gratification, loyalty is vast, not confined to your own area, but it's confined to the whole world now because it's out there.
Exciting. What we've learned in terms of branding online is that there's a new move towards from content to conversations. And Nico, I wanted to find out from you is how can brands in Zimbabwe move from just putting up content, posting things, but creating content that can generate conversation. I'm aware that with many of your programs online on 263 Africa TV, there's lots of conversations. I see lots of stuff that is going on, and maybe you should go on to 263 Africa TV and join the conversations. But how do you move from content to conversations?
I think what needs to happen is to identify what your product represents,
right,
to the general public. I don't like giving examples because
of course not. Absolutely. Yeah.
But for example, if your product is something that I need to eat,
yes,
I'm just not going to eat it. I need to understand why I need to eat it, and put an example of someone who's known that is eating it and is health-wise. They can give you examples of what has happened from point A. So let's have a story. When I started eating this something, by the time 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, this is my story.
Yeah.
I'm having conversations with other people of how best to mix this and stuff like that. If it's a product, for example, if it's probably phone product, I need to see how it's used, how it benefits me, whether it's on a personal or business level. Let's have people talking about it.
Wonderful.
Let's have tech talks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's have people engaging, arguing, and talk about the different levels of using certain things in a different platform, so that we have value for the money. When I spend my $100, it's because I've seen this conversation going on. I've seen people lash it down and just improved it that way.
Yes.
Yeah. But if it's just buy this or buy one get two, what really am I? Why am I getting two?
Yeah.
I need to understand why.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of conversation that we then need from different levels of marketing, from different companies.
Right.
Let's have you on social media.
Right.
When you advertise your product, expect people to ask questions and answer them.
That's important.
Yeah. So if people are just complaining and you have no feedback, people are going to move away simply. Yeah. So let's have conversations. People will ask silly of questions, but there's always a question and answer segment where you provide almost possible solutions that people will then benefit from them. And let's have that.
Wonderful. Like I said, a budding internetpreneur, Nicodemus Abote, so passionate about the internet and being online. The question is, what is your story? What are you saying on the internet? How are you engaging your customers? How are you moving from content to conversations? You were with us and Nico Abote on Brandwatch. Thank you very much and see you soon.